Well, if you're an investor that has your property on the market and you're looking for feedback, one thing that's dying in the real estate business is the feedback form. And over the years, we've struggled to get real estate agents who show your property. You've got your home on the market, and you want to know what the buyers and the agents are saying about your property. And we've been using a feedback form that goes out multiple times to realtors to just try to get some feedback. What did they think about the property? And a lot of agents will not fill out this form. Now, there's a good reason why you wouldn't. If you were a buyer working with me and you had an interest in the property, you're like, hey, I like this house a lot. I really don't want to communicate to the listing agent that my buyer is interested in the house and loves it and all those things. When we go in to negotiate, that becomes very, very difficult because I said, wow, my client really loves the house. So, for me, is the feedback thing is something that I think is of the past. Moving into the future, I've had real estate investors say, hey, Christian, why don't you call the agent? Well, we've tried that, and you call the agent and you say, hey, you showed 132 Skidoo in Homewood. What did you think about the property? And the agent driving around in their car is like, I showed 12 properties yesterday. I don't remember 132 Skidoo. And so, getting feedback that way. We've tried texting for feedback. And I think it's just something that in the future, we're just not going to be getting the feedback like we did. You got to kind of remember, if I'm the agent representing the buyer, I really don't want to let the seller know a lot of information. Now, we can ask for it and they can provide information, but you're noticing over the years, you're seeing less and less feedback that's coming back from these agents. And they're looking at it as a little bit of a liability. Am I giving up my client's information to the seller who I don't represent? And so there's some of those things that are happening. So I just want investors to understand, hey, we're going to keep asking for feedback. We've got our feedback forms. We go 4 times. The day you get the property listed, somebody schedules a showing. That agent's going to get 4 requests for feedback with a nice little form with a picture of the property so they can remember what house it was. That's still something that we're going to implement, but out of probably 2 out of 10 showings we're end up getting feedback from, and then calling them is not working, and sending out a text message to them is not working. So I think this feedback thing is probably at the end. Probably in the next 2 years, we won't even be doing it any longer. So I'm just letting investors know it's something I did find value when the agents would send it in, but they're not providing it, and it's for a number of reasons, and just so you understand. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. Thanks.